Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the craziest possible balloon cycle deck. This balloon cycle deck has Wizard, Rocket, and Freeze. If you're looking for a very fun deck that no one will expect that actually counters the meta, this will be the deck for you. On defense against the Elixir Golem, you have the high damage per second of the Lumberjack and Wizard, plus the Freeze, so if they think that they can get on top of your Wizard, they never will. After just a couple balloon hits, you can rocket out your opponent's tower, and they'll never expect the rocket when you already have Freeze in the deck. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with this crazy balloon cycle deck. And before we get into today's games, if you guys aren't already using code SirTag in the shop, it helps me out, it supports me, and I appreciate it a lot.
This guy's just gonna go P.E.K.K.A in the back of starting play. What a savage, man. Unprecedented plays here. Unfortunately, we don't have the Lumberjack balloon to punish in the opposite lane and then go for a Wizard in the middle and then Skeletons to go kite the P.E.K.K.A into us. And if he bridge spams even more, then we can go Mega Minion and eat some damage, but undoubtedly still defend. That was what I would have liked to do, but unfortunately, the situation did not allow for that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Lumberjack. We're going to pull back the P.E.K.K.A, and then we're going to freeze. So then the Lumberjack's able to kill everything before the P.E.K.K.A gets a hit. It had to be timed very well, by the way. You can't mess up with that. Because I didn't have Skeletons or Ice Spirit back in cycle, so I'd have lost my tower if I didn't pull back the P.E.K.K.A, and if I didn't get that freeze down. So this deck is like all about creative plays like that. It's not easy to defend with, but it's so fun to play because you're making up all these defenses on the spot. So we can Wizard here, and I think that we want to go for a balloon and not even drop Skeletons because then we wouldn't have Elixir for what we need. Go for a balloon, maybe going for Skellies on defense here. Like, if I had dropped Skeletons earlier, I wouldn't have Skeletons to go and pull the P.E.K.K.A, which would be quite tragic. Remember, he just dropped his Zap, so now he has nothing for these Skellies. So that's going to be a dead P.E.K.K.A, and that would not happen if we hadn't done that. Okay, I guess we have to drop Ice Spirit and then Lumberjack as well, I think. Lumberjack gets a hit off first, right? Maybe I didn't need the Lumberjack. It's hard to say. It's fine, though. Lumberjack still baits out Fire Spirits, and he would have had to drop those anyway. And then they don't get a hit on my tower. Rather safe than sorry against this guy. I just don't want a P.E.K.K.A swing on my tower, man. That would just... it would make me so sad inside. I'd be crestfallen for days, man. Just go for a Wizard in the back. And we'll see what Nico wants to do. We're up a bit of Elixir. He's going to go for a Wizard as well. But does he have the secret sauce? Is he going to twin with the Rockets, man? Has he also got the Rocket? I don't think so. He's going to go P.E.K.K.A. Okay. So we can go for Skellies, Mega Minion, and then Freeze. Just so the Lumberjack dies. I love Freeze plus Wizard. I think it's one of the best plays with this deck. If you guys didn't know that, Freeze plus Wizard is pretty strong. So we can go in for an Ice Spirits, though then we can kill the Bats, because we don't have Zap. We kind of need that. Oh, he's going to drop Fire Spirits, so we're not going to get a connection. We get death damage, though, so we're still hard chilling. And by the way... oh, wait! He's going to Freeze, right? He's got Freeze in this deck for sure. That's why I drop in a high Mega Minion. I'm just too petrified of that. I'm not losing this game because you're going to do that, man. Not today. Not ever. We're going to go for a Freeze because we got Mega Minion and we got Lumberjack. I don't think he has Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A. Lumberjack should just be able to straight up take the tower. If not, do a lot of damage. Okay, his Bats are out of cycle, so that means I can go very aggressive here. Oh, this Ice Spirit's not going to be as good as it. Never mind. Ice Spirit was even better than I thought. I thought it wouldn't be. I thought it was going to be abysmal. I thought it was going to be terrible. I thought I was going to repent for my sins. We can just go in for a freeze here and hard chill as the Lumberjack takes the tower. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. I like how his deck was innovative too. I mean, the Wizard is just not something that you see in Grand Challenges unless it's on ladder. I'm going to go for Skellies in the back. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This man is not cycling anything, unfortunately, man. Please cycle an air card so I can just go opposite lane with the balloon. I know you want to, man. I know you want to. I just cycled my Skeleton, so I feel very bad about cycling a Lumberjack here, but I'm going to do it just because I can't wait until double Elixir against Golem players. You just automatically lose then. So he's going to go for a Mega Minion, and I guess if he goes in for a Mega Minion, it's okay for me to go in for a Mega Minion same lane because it's probably going to be a beatdown deck. This is probably going to be Golem, so I'm very happy I cycled my Lumberjack now. Oh, baby! Easy matchup! Let's go, dude! Very rarely does this happen that you face a Lovehound player, but oh man, I'm so excited for this game. This is going to be a fun one for sure. I can just go for an Ice Spirit, have the Wizard just clean a house here, and then get ready to rev up the aggression with a balloon on the right with a freeze. I think we might just straight up take the tower. This is going to be pretty fun, unless he has Minion Horde. Balloon is going to be really clean here. We can just freeze that, and then we probably get 2 hits. I hope that we get 2, because the Mega Minion was a bit delayed. Okay, we didn't get 2, but it was still very nice. I can Lumberjack here, and then Mega Minion on top of his Baby Dragon. Could have alternatively just eaten the baby dragon, drop skeletons instead, but I think this is slightly better because then my lumberjack retains hit points, so then he has to drop something against it. If I just drop skeletons, I think that the Mega Minion stays alive, and then his Mega Minion gets swipes off on my lumberjack, and then he doesn't drop that bar barrel. By the way, we have a faster cycle than him. That's pretty apparent, right? It's very, very obvious. So for that reason, I like just going in for a balloon when he doesn't have answers, like no Mega Minion in cycle. He has Baby Dragon right now, and he just cycled Lava Hound, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do here, dude? I'd probably cycle Baby Dragon on the left and try to make a huge push. Maybe that's what he does. If I was him, that's exactly what I would do. Yep, there's the Baby Dragon. Totally expected that. Very important to pay attention to your opponent's card cycle and know what they could possibly do to you. And we did. So, go for a Lumberjack here. This is tough, actually. It's because the Night Witch plus poison. I think he's going to be able to take the tower. I could be wrong here. If I freeze, I think it's a waste. So I'm not going to. I actually need to freeze. Never mind. So then we can keep the Harry Potter alive. So then we can make a big push on the left. So I just underestimated his ability to poison my Harry Potter and me not cycling back to another. I thought I had a fast enough cycle that I was going to be able to do that earlier. We're still okay. I can just Mega Minion early. And then he Mega Minions and we just drop Skellies. We're making predictions. We know exactly what he's going to do. Reading him like a book. And I think we win this game if we continue to play this well. Probably want to wait. Ice Spirit, Balloon, let all that do its thing, and then freeze him, and then rock it and win the game. Actually, I just need death damage, really. That's all I care about. There's nothing else that really matters, because the Baby Dragon shouldn't be able to 3-crown. Peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. So those predictions at the end won us the game. So let's go start off the game with skeletons in the back and see what's up. This guy's going to go for Magic Archer, so I could actually go for a rocket on it. Just because I don't really have any other great plays in this at all, so I think I want to just rocket it. Magic Archer is really annoying if he stockpiles it behind an Elixir Golem, so I thought it was a pretty good play. And if he spams into a Lumberjack and Mega Minion, I think it's going to be a bad transaction for him. So I could go in for a freeze here, and then probably go in for a wizard as soon as possible. And this gets cleaned up really, really easily. The bats just die to the wizard, and then we can go in for skeletons just to go and pull the healer off to the side as well. So he's not going to be able to get that much value from it at all. And then our counter push is going to be astronomical, my man. So we're going to be able to go in for like a Lumberjack, and then we're going to be able to afford a Balloon, and then we're going to be able to afford a freeze, and then he's screwed. So this game is completely already over, my man. The wizard is going to just wreak havoc on your tower, and we can freeze whenever we want, actually. You know what? I think we take the tower, and we freeze the king tower, and then the balloon gets extra damage. Oh, baby. It's a triple. That was actually worth, because now I can 3-crown him. I'm so disgusting with this deck, man. I don't even feel bad because he's got Elixir Golem. I love to see it. I love annihilating it, my man. So we have Rocket too. I don't think he realizes that. I really don't think he realizes that. So we can just go for a Mega Minion. The bats will end up dying along with his spam of Elixir Golem. He only knows one thing. It's like if you're able to drive and you only know how to go forward and you don't know how to change directions. This is exactly this man. I would never trust him driving a vehicle. We're going to go in for a Lumberjack and a Balloon, and we can probably just freeze and 3-crown him. This game is already over because if we get a rocket on the tower, yeah, there's nothing he can do then, right? So we can go for a freeze, a very spicy one, in fact, and then the game is already over. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout, because all we have to do is go for that spicy rocket. Oh, baby, it's a triple, and yeah. If you hate playing against this deck, our deck actually beats it. As you guys saw, it was the easiest 3-crown of my life. And there's just so many people running this crazy Elixir Golem deck with Electric Dragon. So if you just don't like it as much as I do, I highly recommend you guys picking up this deck. Have a lot of fun, and you'll be able to beat decks that are overpowered. We're going to go and cycle Skellies here. This guy goes in for a Valkyrie. So when we see Valkyrie, it's going to be a control deck. So maybe he doesn't have Elixir Golem, guys. Who knows? Possibilities are endless when we see Valkyrie when we're running against crazy players, though. So let's just go in for our Lumberjack, annihilate that, make sure it doesn't get any damage. And I don't really want to go for a Balloon. I just want to chill. We could go for a freeze depending on what he does. He's not dropping anything like nearby. If he dropped like a Musketeer nearby, we'd have frozen that. I have to Ice Spirit and then probably Mega Minion here. So that Ice Spirit actually missed one. It's hard to hit all of them sometimes, so he's going to get a bit of damage. But the bats are out of cycle. So I'm feeling pretty confident here. I'm feeling spicy. We got Mega Minion and we have Balloon. And his bats are out of cycle, so since I don't have a small spell, I kind of need the bats to be out of cycle, to be honest. I'm going to go for our freeze now. His bats are still out of cycle. The Electro Wizard is alive, though, so that's going to deny all damage, really. Besides death damage, maybe. Did we even get death damage? Remember, he did poison last time, so let's go in for a Lumberjack. It's more immune to poison. It also damages down the Miner if he decides to drop that. Lumberjack still is going to give us value here. He's going to have to drop Skeletons or Log. He likes to go drop Log. That means he doesn't have any answer to our Skeletons on defense when he miners. Okay, my man. What are you going to do? Are you going to miner? I just want Ice Spirit because it gives us shift damage on that tower. I'll cycle my Mega Minion passively in the back. And, okay, you're going to go in for bats. So that means we go for the Wizard. You're probably going to go for poison if I had to guess. Wow, Wizard, you hit one of them. That was really not okay. All right, what can we even do here? I think we just have to let this roll. We can't really apply any aggression with it. If we went in for a balloon, we would just get stomped by the bats. That'd be a bad play. So we're just going to chill and relax. Wait for the next double elixir. So double elixir is going to actually help us feel really fearsome pushes on him. But until then, I'm ambivalent about our potential of breaking through. Okay, bats get cycled. That means we can actually play a little bit more aggressive. We can play a real game right now. Bats and Electro Wizard are actually cycled here. So let's go in for our Lumberjack right on top. It's going to Electro Wizard again. Okay. If we're able to win this game, that'd be actually pretty gnarly. It's not easy to win this one, I don't think. Wizard, kill the bats. Really well played on his end. Well, Ice Spirit and Balloon. He's not going to poison that. Wizard's still alive, too. He's going to log it. Okay. Oh, baby! It's a triple! It might happen. Can I freeze the bats, too? Oh, my gosh! We're going to go for the rocket, and we win the game with the death damage. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Well, actually, we don't win the game just yet. We still have to defend the virginity for 11 more seconds. Oh, my gosh. That freeze value was absolutely disgusting. We hit the Electro Wizard. We hit the bats. We timed it. I was like, yo, he's going to cycle back to the bats. I knew it. I felt it. And my senses were correct, and we were able to pull away with the victory. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. So we're going to go for an Ice Spirit here. This guy's going to go in for a Elixir Golem push probably on the left after we see that Night Witch, man. You already know when they gear up for the Night Witch in the back, one of two things, Golem or Elixir Golem right at the river. And when they do that, you just Wizard and you have a great time. You have a field day, actually, because the bats die so dang quickly. I love Wizard in this meta. It is something that people just don't account for, and it's actually pretty strong. He's going to Lightning that. I think that I actually have to Ice Spirit to kill these bats. So he dropped a lot of Elixir, and he's probably going to lose the game to the counter push, guys. So I don't expect him to have an answer to this Balloon Freeze combination. And look at our Lumberjack staying behind it so that we can build even more Elixir. So we waited even longer than he originally was planning. So we need to go for a Mega Minion and Skeleton so the Mini Packet doesn't take our tower. We only get one hit. I could have frozen there as well. I think freezing the Mega Minion might have been a better play, and then cycling Skeletons would have been pretty good on top of the Mini Packet. That's fine. We're still not in a bad spot. I think that as soon as he goes in for a Golem in the back, we just go Lumberjack and Ice Spirit, and then try to get back to a Balloon. He doesn't do that. I think he's down a bit of Elixir, actually. He dropped his Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, he's going to go in for Night Witch again. We just go opposite lane. He's not going to have his Night Witch, and he's not going to have his Night Witch Bats. He's not going to have his Mega Minion because he cycled that earlier. I don't think he has anything, right? There's literally like nothing he can do here. He's probably just going to lose his tower. Go for Skellies here and eat the Baby Dragon. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be on the healthier tower. Okay, well, we can't eat that, actually. We want to go in for a sneaky Ninja Bomber. We have to kill it. No shenanigans here, man. Alright, so he's going to go in for Mega Minion. We can Ice Spirit that, and then we get back to our Balloon. And then it also doesn't get a single hit on our tower. And we should be able to take the right-hand side with just a simple Balloon Freeze push. So I think we do that right now. Let's just take the left-hand side with the Balloon Freeze because it has higher HP. It's a little bit better for me. He might Lightning this. He's going to Tornado, actually. Whoa, he has Tornado. He messed it up, actually. Heck yeah, man. So remember, he has Lightning. Yep, there it is. Rocket takes out that tower if we wanted to. I'm going to wait for the bats to spawn. Then we freeze. So we get a little bit more value with the freeze, killing the bats instantaneously. I don't think we defend this, but we don't get 3-crowned. Okay, he's really like hardcore overcommitting. So we can just use the Wizard on counter push here. We can Lumberjack right after, and then I can Rocket. Okay. Well, Rocket takes 4 seconds, so we have plenty of time here. 4 seconds immediately. There we go. That will take the tower right in the nick of time. So all I have to do is spam on the right and take the tower, and then the game's over. So here we go. We go Ice Spirit, we go in for the balloon, and we freeze, and we walk with the W. All we need is death damage. We don't even need anything other than that, so I don't even care about it. I don't care if this balloon gets hit. I just want death damage, and then I can rocket you out, buddy. So that's going to be death damage, and that's going to be GG. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. Also, if you guys didn't know, rocket is 4 seconds, so I had plenty of time there.